Hey, let's go. Let's see. I'm gonna start a new colony on Rimworld today. I think what I want to do is like a technological playthrough. Typically, when I play Rimworld, I just give my colonists a bunch of guns and then I go for it. Like every single battle, I just line them up and just let them mow people down. I just want to say real quick, I'm trying to get over a slight cold here, so let's just clear this out of the way. That's just a bunch of debugging stuff. I'm getting over a slight cold, so I may have to clear my throat from time to time. Hopefully that's not too annoying for you guys. We're just going to do the standard crash landed start. Randy random on rough. Let's go. I'm just going to randomize the seed here. And then globe coverage 30%. That's good to go. Let's pick this. I think what I'm going to do is arid shrubland, because I've never done a game on that biome. Actually, that's probably the only biome I've not played, so definitely seems like a good idea to me. Let's see here. I just have to find it, because I don't even remember what it looks like. It's been about, I would say, 6 months since I played Rimworld. That's right, there it is. And I would kind of like a little bit of river, but I want small hills. Down here, maybe? Flat. I want a little bit of hills, for sure. I don't really like flat maps. Small hills, creek. Ooh, it's pretty hot. Let's see. I can get something better than that, I think. Small hills. Small Hills Creek. That's much better. Okay. I believe... Oh, and slate and limestone. Slate's pretty good. Yeah, that seems fine. For my starting people, I'm going to micromanage this a little bit. I want to make sure they have no work that they're incapable of. So all three of these people I'm going to randomly generate here until I at least get something like this where they're at least capable of everything. And then since we're doing a technological playthrough, I'm going to definitely want people to have passion for intellectual work. And then I want, obviously, to have like some minor stuff. So like this person can do cooking or doctoring. Let's see. This person will be... I do not see... There we go. Here's somebody. Ooh, perfect. They really are good at growing and mining, which we'll probably need for steel and compacted machinery. They're also a decent doctor, so that's the second person. Let's see the third person. As you can see, I'm not being too picky, but your first couple people, you really want them to be, capable of stuff, because it can really cripple you in the beginning if you're not. I don't even care about the traits here. The only reason is because, I think that adds more flavor to the gameplay. So let's keep going here. I don't know why I skipped past that person anyways. Okay, this person is pretty good. They are old, though. Okay, I'm just skipping because they're old. That's really the only reason. I don't want my people to die from age. This is great. Green Thumb Sanguine. Oh my god, what a great pick. It's gonna be like my prodigy colonist. Okay, let's go. Let's start it up. Typically the first episode's probably gonna be not boring per se, but it's just going to be a lot of setting up. Already, I like what I see. Like, this is going to be clearly our first base of operations. Let's see what the map has to offer. I could have went with a bigger map size, but I find with the bigger map sizes, like, it just gets kind of boring later on. So, I'm going to do the smaller map size. First things first, I'm going to pause. I am going to unforbid everything, because why would I want anything to be forbidden? Second, I'm going to get some can we get going? 300 wood. I'm going to patch up some of these walls here. Probably something like this. Patch. Probably patch. And yeah, that's fine. Or maybe I should cancel that one and pop a wall here. That seems good enough for now, and then I'll just put some doors where the empty spaces are. Door there, door there, door there, door there. I don't need interior doors yet. Not until I start like making bedrooms and stuff. I'm also going to do some deconstructing. Give me some blocks right off in the beginning here. And don't need this. There we go. On pause. I'm going to put it on the second speed because honestly I don't need to be going so slow that it's ridiculously boring. Since we are on Randy Random, you're gonna notice like anything could happen at any time. That is awful looking here, but hopefully Randy is a little bit forgiving. I do need to give them their weapons, but I want them to get set up here first. Another thing, I'm going to set up a stockpile zone, probably in this room, for all of their stuff that they came off the ship with. That is going to be important that they put everything in there. I'm also going to set them up some beds. Hopefully they get that done quickly. I can actually almost give everybody their own bedroom. They're not going to be permanent bedrooms, but it's something. And then I can work on the doors. There we go. This will give them a little privacy and make them a little bit happier right off the bat. Later on, I'll kind of work on some individual bedrooms. It's nice that we have a geothermal vent here. That's pretty sweet. Llamas, rhinos. I've never actually seen rhinos in this game. I've bought, or, I've used their materials for clothing and stuff, but I've bought them from traders instead of actually hunting them. This could be potentially something. I don't know. It looks a little small to be an ancient danger, but we will open that with care later on. Another nice thing is this huge deposit of steel up here. That's going to be awesome. I can see they're already done, so most of them are going to be doing hauling. I would like to set up, let's give them a horseshoe pit, and then the second thing I want to set up is some power. Most likely just some solar energy. I'm going to leave it a couple spaces up, and I think I'll build 3 of them for now. Actually, maybe I should move these to like this. There we go. That looks better. It's in line with the building. I like a little bit of symmetry. I'm going to actually put a hold on this one for now, and they can build these 2. Then I'm going to have them build the conduit down, and I'll put the battery right here for now, just so it can start storing up energy. In fact, I might even have to make 2 because solar generators are actually pretty good. I should have enough steel and components for this. One of my big things that I always forget to do is set up power early on. I always wind up waiting. Let's see. I did say I'm going to start working on technology, so we're going to get that going. I'm going to put another door here. Apparently we do not have that much wood. I'm going to have to cut some trees. Let's see here. Select. Do cactuses count as trees? Yeah. Perfect. I always forget. I did play in the desert, and that was like my main source of wood, but I do forget pretty often what yields what resource. So we're going to set the research bench up in here. Give him a chair, or a stool, for now. And that should be good, because I want to get research set up right away. Okay. And the first thing I'm going to do is microelectronic basics here, as soon as they build that research bench. And the next thing I'm going to do is set up a stone cutter, probably. Just going to be in here, something simple. Architect. Let's set up stone cutter's table. That's in production. Stone cutter's table. There we go. Just to get it rolling. And I'll even set up a dumping stockpile zone here for rough bricks. And then I'll set up a stockpile zone here for where I'll put this as important. And the only thing that goes in here is, let's see, blocks, stone blocks, okay? And in here, we want to clear important, and then give it chunks. That's all we want in there, chunks. Alright, so we're off to a pretty decent start. Everybody's got a bed at least. We got some power generating. Not right now because it's dark, but, you know, they're working on it. And then, I think next we throw in a couple lights, just for some happiness here. People like lights. I'll throw them in the corner. I want to be able to reach, get maximum reach, you know, with all this stuff. So I would like to run optimally, say, I don't know, one line of conduit straight down. Like that. And then also probably one across and down. That should give a pretty good coverage. I don't remember the exact range of the conduit. It's like a certain number of tiles, but you know, that should give me good enough for now. And then I can run it down this wall and down the other side as well when I need to. This will most likely be the refrigerator. I'll just section it off and make like a refrigerator and then a kitchen. Otherwise, down here will become the fridge and the kitchen. Okay, got some cargo pots, that's good. What is this? Sturgeon corpse. Some kind of fish. Hey, I'll take it. Free food. It's kind of weird that there's a fish inside of an escape pod, but hey. Take what you can get. Now look how fast this battery's filling up. I really had no idea, like, how fast this was going to fill up. So I'll probably plop down another one. Typically I'll make an entire room for just batteries, but sometimes you don't have the room to do that right off the bat. I'm also notorious for making too much work, and then people don't do work because they're spread too thin. Chop this wood. I'm just gonna get the chop wood order. Chop wood, chop wood, chop wood. There you go. Another thing is work priorities. That is a super important thing in this game, but I most likely will not set them up until we get established enough that I think that we can have work priorities. Because a lot of times what happens is you set the priorities up and then certain jobs go undone. At this point, I'd rather just get stuff done than worry about who's doing it. I'm going to go ahead and set up mining orders for all of this, because it's going to be stuff that I'm going to want to mine anyways, especially the compacted machinery here. I'm going to start getting a little stockpile. I'm going to see who has the best shooting skill. I don't know why I clicked on that. Shooting 4 with a passion. And shooting 4. So she's going to get the old bolty here. As soon as she's done doing whatever she's doing. Heat wave. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Beginning of the game, already trying to kill me. Okay, here we go. And then she gets this whip revolver, and you get the knife. And I'm also going to set everybody up so that they're on fight. That's just in case they get attacked by an animal or something. I hate when they get attacked by an animal and try to run, because they, what happens is they move extra slow then. So what I'm going to do is put a couple air conditioners in here that's under temperature. And we want it like this. We want it like this. And I'll plop one here. That's going to be a lot of materials, to be honest, and I wasn't really thinking about that. I'm going to just cancel that one for now. Go ahead, and then I'll just put some vents. Vent, vent. That's good for now. That should lower the temperature inside enough that they're comfortable, because outside it's 113 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a little ridiculous, if you ask me. And especially at night. Granted, we are in a hot environment. Yes. Oh, that means I also need to build conduit. Let's see. So I'll probably just, I don't want to run that across there. Probably run this like this. Now they're asleep, of course. Well, hopefully they take care of that first thing in the morning. It only takes steel, so it's not too bad. The flash storm. I'm telling you, Randy Random is, he likes to throw us for a loop. Luckily, I don't think there's a ton of vegetation. Oh, wow. That was short. And it's not even really in our home zone, so. Look at him. He's playing horseshoes right next to the fire. Living on the edge. Get this other AC unit built. I'm going to pop it down just 2-speed and get more conduit running down like that. Should have plenty of steel. Look at it. They don't even care. This fire is going to destroy all the grass around here. Actually, I should make them stop. I should indeed make them stop that fire. All you have to do in order to stop a fire is just grow your home zone. Then they'll go and fight it. But firefighting is sometimes really time consuming, so I don't always like to have it going. Okay, now I'll just clear that home zone. Because your home zone actually extends all the time. Like anytime you build something, it'll extend your home zone. I just like to get fires before they kill everything, because I want to definitely get these trees here. And they still haven't built the stonecutter stable. I think it's just because they don't have enough wood. So I definitely want to preserve the small amount of wood that I have. Let's see, we have limestone and slate. I think I'm going to work on limestone primarily. I don't know why I'm blanking on where the hall is. All things are. All that real quick. He's gotten the compact machinery wherever he is down there. Good thing. And what about that? They haven't even completed the research table. Yeah, here they go. They're working on it. They just don't have enough wood. Try not to use my wood for much structural building because it's weak and you need it for other stuff. So I could always try to grow like an orchard, but for some reason I would assume that growing in this climate is not very good. Although there is fertile soil here. I could start like a small farm. Just chop it. Chop it down. I could do like a little 5x5 area. Zone. Let's see. Growing zone. 5x5. I'll start it from the bottom. There we go. I can actually probably get 2. I wanted to make 2, not 1. Let me delete this then. There's a mad animal on the loose. Let's see, I get 5. Okay. Make this corn. I like corn. Yields a lot, but it takes a while to grow. But since it's fertile soil, it'll grow at 140%. And then the second growing zone. I usually separate them by 1 tile, but it doesn't look like it's going to let me. I'll do that. I'll do this and make this, I don't know, rice, because rice grows quickly. And then I will add on to it just by adding another row like this. And that makes 2 zones. 2 separated zones, I should say. Where's this mad animal? Squirrel. Let's draft you. And then have you fire at the squirrel. Let's see. That is not good. And we'll just let it play out. Include this. Good. Alright, undraft. Unforbid. Go about your day. Easy. Easier than I thought it was going to be. Sometimes that stuff can really kill you. If you play like, say for instance, the Rich Explorer, where you only have 1 colonist, animals can really like wreck your day. I've had runs end specifically because I got hit by like a cat, and it made my guy bleed, and he went on bed rest for hours, and he would refuse to treat himself, and he just eventually bled out. Like it was stupid. But if you have multiple colonists, it's usually not too bad. If they go on bed rest, then somebody will actually tend to them. I'm just trying to make sure we have enough resources at this point in time here. Like I said, the first episode's kind of like just little stuff, little random stuff. With Randy Random, anything could happen. But I think I've been lucky so far. Just a flash storm and a mad squirrel. I've had it where 5 minutes in, I've had like a manhunter pack of wargs run in and just destroy my people. So I'm glad that hasn't happened yet. Oh, good. They have limestone blocks, yet they don't have a stonecutter table. Must have been from something else. Deconstructing. And look, I've already filled almost 2 batteries, so I'm going to save this blueprint until I need it. The heat wave has not killed us yet, which is good. See, the inside temperature is 71 degrees. It's 93 up here, but that's bearable, I guess, according to their standards. I guess I should have built a vent for these two. Let's see, temperature, vent. See, I don't want to build a vent because actually this will probably become my freezer. So I'll probably just block it off, say, from this wall down, and this side will be the freezer, and then this side will be like the kitchen. Or I'll do the kitchen in the freezer and then do like a dining room over here. That seems pretty reasonable. Let's see, what else can we get done before I end this episode? I don't know, I'm on normal speed, I should speed it up. I kind of like the little river effect, it's pretty cool, but there's no deep water. So this actually doesn't really impede any raiders or anything. It does reduce their walk speed, but sometimes you'll see dark blue, and in the dark blue they can't cross that. At least in my knowledge, they can't cross it. Ooh, they want us to name our colony. Let's see. Probably not housewife colony. Or housewife's community. I'm going to go Dbar. Yeah, it's my community. I founded it. I want it named after me. Sorry. And what should we name it? Rhino City. There we go. I don't know why. I just saw the rhino. It's probably not even out yet. Yeah, good. Rhino City, snitch. What are you gonna do? Now that makes me want to tame rhinoceroses and then make them in charge of people. Because why not? You can do that. This looks pretty sick. I'm gonna claim this. Claim that. Claim that. I'm not gonna go in there because that would be foolish. There's a lot of cool little things going on here. Oh, good. Cave didn't collapse on our head. That happens to me all the time when I'm making my people mine. Okay. Here we go. This is just information from a mod. Not really anything too important. I'm going to have to set up work priorities soon because my people are basically not doing a whole lot. Digging. Cleaning. I do like people to be on cleaning duty because it makes them a lot happier. But, you know, for instance, they should be building this table, which they don't have the materials for. Actually, they do. They have some wood. I'm just going to have to keep chopping wood. Orders. Chop wood. Boom. Chop 3 more cactuses. I need to find some actual trees that I can chop because I don't think the cactuses give you that much in terms of resources. But, hey, gotta take what you can get, especially at this point in the game. Alright. Well, I think this is where I'll leave the episode off for now. We're getting a decent start. We haven't been raided yet, so could turn out disaster if that happens, because most of my people are pretty awful at shooting. But we'll see next time. All right. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm thinking about naming some of the colonists after subscribers, so definitely do that, and maybe you'll see your name inside the game. Okay, thanks for watching. See you later, guys.